So why did you leave the AWA? Who contacted you from?
Well,
from
here's the deal. Here's the deal, Mike. What happened was when Hulk Hogan, you had Hulk, Gene Okerlund, Bobby Heenan, oh Christ,
David Schultz?
yeah,
David
Schultz.
Schultz?
Schultz was
No.
he wasn't that over in the AWA, but they all went to the WWE or WWF, and this is what happened at that time. You know, there was 26 different areas you could wrestle in, Mike. All of a sudden, Vince says, "Hey, I'm going to do one thing, man, and we're going to go for it all." And he had the Golden Goose, Hulk Hogan, and that was the only way he was successful. So he had Hulk, and then what happened was he had 60 of the top wrestlers in this country, and he ran 3 towns a night with 20 guys in each town, and away we went. And I remember we never looked back. And I've kept a book. I kept a book. It's a little Franklin book that's built for business, day to day, month to month, week to week, whatever. So I kept that, and I had those books for 20 some years. And I looked up my books from my time in the WWF, which was 3.5 years, and then they got fired, and then I worked another year. I was there from like 85 until 94, but I got fired 3 times. We started wrestling as a Killer Bees, and we averaged, this is no lie, for 3.5 years, we wrestled 27 days a month, every single month. And that was a different town every night, different airplane. It was just ungodly, the travel that we had. It was just a miracle that guys didn't fall apart. A lot of them did. It was rough. It's rough on a family life. It was rough. It was hard to do everything. But I give the guys credit. A lot of them. It was pretty much regimented. As soon as you got into the different town, you check into the hotel, you go to the gym, you come back, you eat, you take a nap, you get up, you have a cup of coffee, you go to the arena, wrestle, come back, have a 6-pack of beer, go to bed, get up, go to the airport, drop off your rent-a-car, and start the whole thing over again.
So when they brought you in, it was the team of Brian. You didn't come in as a singles first?
Well, I came in. Actually, they just wanted me away from the AWA because they wanted to take the drawing power. Greg and I, we've been together 10 years. So originally, I don't know. I think Vince, he didn't know what he was going to do with much of the talent, other than there was about 4 or 5 guys, Roddy Piper and Hulk Hogan. And let's see, who else was? Well, those 3 guys, Jimmy Snuka, that he revolved around, but Hulk was, like I said, the Golden Goose. He was making $50,000 a week on royalties alone, just T-shirts, lunch pails, hats, whatever. 50 grand a week. Plus, in 1985, I have in one of my storage boxes, I have a Sports Illustrated, and it's got a picture of Hulk Hogan on it, and it says, America's top banana, $10 million a year. He was the highest paid athlete, 1985.
Wow. What are your thoughts on Hulk Hogan?
Well, he was, the WWE today would not be what it is without him. He was the Golden Goose. They worked the daylights out of him, and he performed constantly. And, it's hard being in his position because all of it, some of his friends said, hey, Hulk, I need a bump. I need a program. I need some sort of a feud where I can get something going. And, and he's hearing that all the time. And then he, had his own thing to worry about. So, other than Eddie Leslie, Brutus Beefcake, and David Schultz, I think those were about the only 2 guys that he really took care or tried to take care of. The rest of us all just sort of blended in, and did the best we could.
Where can they get the book?
Oh, Blurb. online, BLURB, and it's got like 47 stories on it. In it, every word was written by me, my wife, and it took us 5 years to put it together through my high school and college and all the wrestling. And, it's fun to do. And I sold a number of books, and, the fact that I didn't have a ghostwriter. So I know every time I do one of these, I always sell 10 books at Blurb. So thank you, audience.
So it's B-U-R-B?
No, BLURB, Blurb.
Blurb. I will be buying one before I go to sleep tonight.